Hello everyone, this is Ninja DC, joining you again for another live reaction for MOP. This time for a something Cutie Marks, because I hate long titles, especially late at night. Joining me again today is Jen.
Hello, it's Jen again, ready to review.
Cadet.
Go to review.
That's not Cadet!
Hello, everybody. I can't do it.
Run the intro again!
Hello, everybody. This is the second opinion.
That's not second!
A fan.
Dude, second,
A critic first and a fan second.
Hi, I'm Cadet Redshirt reporting for review. Please don't tell me I could die any second. Because I am so sick of that joke, it makes me want to kill myself.
Second, are you on helium? Cadet, do you have a cold? What's going on here? We've lost it. Run the intro again, DC. Run the intro again.
Always seems to come back to something like that, doesn't it?
Oh, frick!
Cadet broke everything. Run the intro again.
Oh, gosh! Oh, jeez, I'm dropping.
We're a little loopy. Please forgive us, viewers. We're a little loopy this evening.
We're not drunk, I swear.
Says
Okay, so I'm the
everybody else
cook.
here.
Okay, Jen. Okay. Yes,
Seriously,
I'm
we're-
not drunk, okay?
Seriously,
I swear to drunk, I'm not God.
seriously, viewers, we're a little loopy in this early in the morning. We're all just
Okay,
a little
so as I
loopy.
was saying-
Some of us are sleep deprived.
Yes, I am
All
the
of
could
us
collapse
are
at any second opinion, and I have not slept for 25 hours and 5 minutes now.
Oh, good lord, I forgot.
So if I'm a critic first and a fan. Sorry, Cadet already said it, never mind.
Oh my gosh, we gotta start the review quick. Before we really descend into madness.
Madness? This is... You see, what's the name of your show again?
It's 8-bit reactions.
This is 8-bit!
Oh man.
What made it just funnier is your laugh started out as like an innocent laugh, and then it somehow morphed into like an evil laugh.
And now it's just turned into Oh no! They've all gone bad!
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's like something stuck in
They've all gone bad, oh god! Oh my goodness, they've all gone
Thanks for
bad.
making fun of me, second.
They've all gone mad!
Alright. But everyone ready?
Yes.
Alright. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1, play. It's playing for everyone?
Yep.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, this episode is a cute episode in many ways.
I'm sure you get these questions all the time. Oh, this is so awkward.
You're the expert, so we thought you'd have some insight into our daughter's new cutie mark.
What's wrong? Obviously, we're both very proud of her and her cutie mark.
Despite its, unsettling nature.
Unsettling?
I kinda hope they mean legitimately unsettling nature. I would want to see it.
I don't get what you mean.
Okay.
Hmm.
She's an archaeologist.
Yeah, that's not very unsettling. Wait, her special talent is just digging a hole anywhere and finding stuff?
She's an archaeologist.
More like a superpower?
Oh, you
Oh,
right.
she's an archaeologist.
Perfect.
No,
Why would we think that?
no, pirate's not sinister. Come on, you killed the joke.
Oh my gosh, the theme song!
It's been
Pirate's
so
not
long.
unsettling. Jeez.
No.
Just wonder what friendship could be.
I just never get tired of hearing this song.
With me. Big adventure, tons of fun. Faithful and strong. It's an easy fate. All complain.
Do you know you are my very best friends?
That was so good, Cadet. Seriously, that was awesome.
I think I'm broken.
Crusaders, I don't want to toot our own horn, but we've helped a lot of ponies figure out their purpose.
Ed Valentine.
Yeah, we just skipped over it the whole season.
Yes.
We don't have to.
I can't help feeling like I would have liked to see that.
Yeah, for real.
Gotta admit, we've had a pretty good effect on every pony since we
I mean,
discovered
you know, we were
and started helping other ponies discover theirs.
just doing,
Or what?
going back to episodes about the Cutie Mark Crusaders finding their place in the world bit by bit, and
Someday,
now we're suddenly back to
problem that even we can't.
lauding about how they are
Oh no, there's the
God's
plot.
gift.
Exactly.
There's the
Oh.
plot.
But that's just crazy talk.
Or is it?
Yep,
Oh, good Lord, a
there it
griffin.
is.
Is that really a griffin? You're darn tootin' it is. What do you think that griffin wants? I guess we've got to ask her, but aren't griffins supposed to be kind of mean and cranky?
That's racist.
Looks like we gotta step carefully.
That's racist!
The Cutie Mark Crusaders! I can't believe it's really, really you!
Oh, good lord.
Not cranky. How in the blooming apples did you know they are?
Blooming apples.
Okay, this episode keeps coming very close to
I'm so excited.
telling jokes that seem like they're supposed to be funny, but just
But you can call me Gabby.
something
now.
is like off.
Pleased to meet ya.
Suddenly friends.
She's a
Brony fandom.
a really sweet griffin.
And all the fans squeed.
Oh my God.
Breaks, man.
Where's
We need a.
Here's a question. Where's Gilda to slap her and be like, hey, Griffins don't act like that.
Well, apparently they're trying to now, or some of them.
Oh crap!
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa! Griffins don't get cutie marks. Do
Oh,
they?
could that you're gonna suck her off your reaction question?
It-
Very griffin-y.
Uh.
Right. You're telling me. I don't know if you've
Oh
heard,
gosh, she's just so adorable.
a little bit unfriendly. Most griffins don't pay
Yeah.
attention to each
God, why do I recognize her voice?
You know, the good kind of attention. As for
Mm.
me, I'm just a little mail delivery
So
man.
Gilda failed after all.
Aw,
dear.
she's a mail delivery and she's gray like the
Aw.
derp horse.
What, this is a Griffin Derpy?
Yes, it's the Griffin Derpy.
Anything for any old griffin in need. But it just always seemed
no
like the
dice.
harder I tried, the less I fit in. It wasn't until your friends came to Griffinstone that I realized
Oh, okay.
that creatures actually like helping each other. And I saw something so awesomely awesome. How helping spreads from
Awesomely awesome.
to Griffin.
The eyes.
Okay.
And I knew the answer just had to have something to do with
And so she watched Griffin the Brush Off, or Lost Treasure of Griffinstone, just an inch off screen. That explains everything.
So, first chance I had to deliver a letter from Gilda, I took it so I could find the perfect pony to help me understand what those words
And she addresses it with Rainbow Dash's Cutie Mark.
One thing, I just had to see the Cutie Mark Crusaders. They've helped every pony here get their
Look at my flank!
And
Yeah!
then she forgot to send off the letter.
a cutie mark of my very own.
Saxophone player.
That's why I flew all the way here.
Wesley! Damn it.
Now you can help me by giving me a cutie
Oh gosh.
Good.
They-
Oh my god.
There's no magic.
Not exactly.
We'll just shave it into the fur.
Or just write it with Sharpie.
Very sharp.
It sounds like you might have heard some tall tales about what Crusaders can do. I mean, we are kind of awesome and all, but no pony can just give you a cutie mark.
Trust me, we've tried.
Yeah. Apple's like, oh. I mean, Bloom is like, oh.
We've never ever heard of it. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Sounds like a challenge.
Oh, great.
Who could be up to it but the world famous cutie mark?
She has little hearts on her face.
It's in your name and everything, right?
No pressure.
Now we have to deliver Gilda's letter to Rainbow Dash.
I knew it. I knew she forgot it.
Have it 100% figured out. Toodles
Presumptuous, ain't she?
what she wants.
Ain't
Wow.
It's not possible, right? I don't know, but I know.
Let's talk to the alicorn.
Mm.
Yes. Okay.
And I've never read a thing about any creature other than a pony getting a cutie mark. But Twilight, Gabby flew all the way here so we could help her. There's gotta be something we can do.
If it was the train, I'd be more impressed.
Spell you can whip up to make her mark appear?
No.
I
Sweet.
don't know if any of you remember,
We tried that.
but using magic to get a cutie mark never really works out all that well.
Well, it didn't work for Apple Bloom and
Everyone
Call of
stares
the
at Apple
Cutie.
Bloom.
sorry.
unless she's talking about Zikora's thing in Cutie Pox.
Chances of Gabby getting an actual mark are pretty slim.
Both.
Everything I've ever learned tells me.
¿Por qué no las dos?
Hmm.
Oh no! Poor Gabby! What the apples are we ever gonna do?
Man, Apple, Apple, Apple. She's
How
turning
can we
into
possibly
her
tell
sister.
her that she's not going to get something that has literally never happened before?
And now we're gonna let her down.
Yeah, it's our fault, you guys.
You know what, Crusaders? So what? Maybe we can't help Gabby get a cutie mark, but we can still do what we're best at. We can help her find her purpose. And I reckon doing that is
And voila, the solution
ponies, or
presents
any other
itself.
creature in Equestria. All we have to do is
I still
get
have, like,
extra
12
special
minutes.
clear with her. Like crystal
Well,
apple.
it could be about just like how they help her find herself. How they help her see that
It's a
she's cool
griffin.
even without a
It's a
cutie
griffin.
mark.
It's a griffin glump.
You figured out how to help me because you're all so incredible. Talked it over.
I regret nothing.
We may
Ah.
just be able to help you out, but not exactly in the way you think. See, here's the thing about you getting a cutie mark. I'm getting a cutie mark!
And,
That's all she heard.
okay.
Maybe that could have been clearer.
How spacey do you have to be before you're
Gonna get my cutie mark! Yay!
Depends on the age, I think.
medically not cleared?
Any know if griffins ever get tired? What do you think my mark will be? A lightning bolt? An erupting volcano? I don't care if it's a jar of marmalade. I know I
Jar marmalade. Okay.
Gabby, there's something we need to clear up. We can definitely help you find your purpose, but that mark's probably not gonna happen. What? It's true. Twilight's never heard of a creature other than a pony getting a cutie mark. Oh, is that all? You had me worried for a second. I mean, there's a first time for everything, right? And she didn't say it was impossible, right? Well, not exactly.
Oh, well, that's every reason to get your hopes up.
You can make it happen. It's you three. I mean, you haven't failed yet.
Again, no pressure.
Gabby, I promise we're gonna do everything we can to help
No.
you. It's gonna
No.
feel it.
Yes.
Why are we wasting our time with this? We know how it's gonna end.
I know what it's like to want something that's out of reach.
And you learn that you should not focus exclusively on getting it. You should accept you are awesome anyway. Why are we learning this lesson again? And oh boy, I'm already.
Where we always do.
Second is grumpy.
Crusaders chart. The first thing
And Valentine is repeating himself to lesser effect.
Oh, right.
He's ripping himself off.
What are you good at? Do you play any sports? Or like to dance? Or how about singing? I just love to sing. La la
Wait.
la la.
That just reminded me of like an old episode when she was like, 99 balls, bounce to the wall, 99 balls, bounce!
Yeah, I don't even know if Sweetie Belle is supposed to be a good singer now or not. Like, is she supposed to have hit puberty and not turned out so good after all?
Oh boy, a song.
Because, like, Apple Bloom's singer used to sing her songs and now she doesn't, so it's like, I take it that means they don't really care whether she's particularly good or not now, or... Nobody else cares either.
Wait, what?
Whether Sweetie Belle's actually supposed to be a good singer now.
I thought Sweetie Belle was the good singer and Scootaloo was the bad one.
Yeah, well, Sweetie Belle was, like, I guess, back when they first introduced the idea, and then she sang terribly in Sleepless in Ponyville, and then they had Apple Bloom's voice actress stop singing her songs, and they haven't had her sing any songs, like, on her own, showing that she's particularly good at that since. So, I don't know, it's the idea that she just, like, hit puberty, and then the voice she came out with isn't quite as good.
I still think that was Scootaloo, not Sweetie Belle.
Well, Scootaloo was just terrible at singing from the get-go, but I mean... Sweetie Belle, it seems like they haven't really confirmed.
Okay.
So she's good at everything.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Top-notch dentist.
Hi, Octavia.
Hybrid.
Well, this is new, I'll admit that.
Ooh, that note. There it is again.
Uh-huh. Okay, and now the part where she doesn't get a cutie mark.
Gabby's special purpose can't be everything, right? I don't know how we found what she's supposed to do when she can do it all. And if finding her purpose seems impossible, we can just forget about the whole Griffin getting a cutie mark thing, which is actually impossible. I never should have gotten her hopes up. I did it all! So, lay it on me, Crusaders. What's my purpose? How do we get a mark on these here hunches? Gabby, we
It's
don't-
getting just a bit annoying.
What are you saying? We're saying that since you can do everything so amazingly well, we just can't figure out what one thing you're supposed to do.
Technicalities.
We can't help you. But you're the world famous Cutie Mark Crusaders. I can't believe it. I won't believe it. Gabby, wait. We're sorry. We're so sorry. This is just awful. For the first time ever, the Cutie Mark Crusaders are Cutie Mark failures.
Actually, that's happened a lot by now.
I'm sorry, Crusaders. I really thought we could help Gabby. I thought we could help any pony. Maybe that's just it. Maybe we can only help ponies.
I was just about to comment that.
Just plain failed. Failed? Then what do you call this?
Oh no.
What?
Could they have thrown a Shyamalan twist in on us?
What was that face?
I don't know. Maybe it means my purpose is helping Sakura with potions. That was the first thing I tried. I guess it just.
Or could we
But here it
be doing the whole she got
That's the
desperate
thing
enough to
again.
fake it plot?
Whatever we did worked. I had a feeling we could help you.
Wait a minute, no, she wants her cutie mark to know what her purpose is and where she's going to be happy, just like a fake one wouldn't help with that.
To know about
Like,
this.
at all.
I want to write a whole book about the very first griffin to get a cutie mark of her own.
Sweat noises.
Oh.
Disgusting.
Rainbow Dash asked me to pick up her answer to Gilda's letter. I better take care of that before I forget. Here's an idea.
At least this episode established that they didn't just leave Gilda out to dry.
Toodles!
Okay. Again, a fake cutie mark would not help her problem at all. What is the point of this?
Gabby, you just missed her. She was in such a hurry she didn't even come in. Just dropped this letter and zoomed away. Dear Crusaders, I'll never forget you. You really are every bit as awesome as I heard. I'm heading home to tell all the griffins how you did the impossible by getting me my cutie mark. Toodles? Wait a second. Cutie mark? You actually got a griffin, a cutie mark for the first time in recorded history? You know what this calls for? A full-scale research project?
Oh, great. Nerd!
You have got to get Gabby back here right away. I have so many questions. I don't have enough time.
Twilight, you're an alicorn. Just poof
How
over
come
there.
she couldn't do?
Oh wait, Twilight's teleporting does have like a range limit, doesn't it?
Something in this here applesauce smells kind of fishy.
More freaking apples! Seriously?
Your applesauce smells fishy, then
Oh,
you need a new recipe.
same expression old Grandpa Opinion used to use. Your applesauce smells fishy.
Should have been sour.
Here goes the cutie mark. Bam.
Gabby, we're your friends. Why in Equestria are you running away from us? Running away? Oh,
Like how Twilight wasn't like, what? I'm a freaking alicorn princess. I couldn't even do that. How could you guys do that? What's going on here in this plot?
Yeah.
There goes the humor.
I guess the one thing I'm really not good at is faking things. Wow, Gabby. Painting on a fake cutie mark to make yourself
Phrasing.
feel better? You must have been really upset. Sure, I was disappointed, but I didn't do it to make myself feel better. I wanted to make you feel better. I couldn't bear you three thinking you failed after you tried so hard to help. That's why I had to leave before you.
Wait a
and
minute,
Twilight
she
found out the
was
truth.
putting all this pressure on them in the first place
Sorry I
to.
wasn't honest with you.
Right.
I'll just wing my way back to Griffinstone. Thanks for trying.
Wing it instead of hoof it.
Apologize for caring about how other ponies are feeling. I'm just sorry we couldn't come through for you. Maybe we can. Gabby, clean up and meet us at the Crusaders clubhouse.
Like, they just had her like fall in the mud so they could have an excuse for the transition, to, like with her showing up again.
Oh, and getting rid of your fake cutie mark.
Maybe
Yeah,
I
well,
don't even have
how does
to
mud
say
wash away a
it.
cutie mark? Forget it.
We were
It was
racking
made
our
out of
brains
paint.
trying to figure out your destiny, until we remembered how every time you did something new, you tried to help every pony around you, even us.
She did.
How did it feel when you showed up with that fake mark, and the three of us thought we'd actually helped you? Well, I was really glad I helped you feel happier. So maybe helping is your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Even say
I
it's
knew it.
perfect.
No, wait a minute. They didn't really.
Just feels good. It couldn't have anything to do with what I'm supposed to do with my life, right? Gabby,
Well, technically, every career is helping in some way. I mean, yeah, they might want to be more specific than that.
inside. And it looks like your destiny is a whole lot like ours, helping others. And you don't need a symbol on your flank to know that. But since we are in the cutie
I mean, no,
mark
she likes being.
we made you an anyhow.
But like that.
Major cutie mark.
Your very own cutie mark.
Is that oh, dang.
Oh!
We all figured out what you should do with your life. But they look just like yours.
Aw, it goes in the bag.
Mean? You bet we do. You're one of us now.
Hmm.
Gabby, today we dub thee the very first griffin member of the Cutie Mark Crusaders. Woohoo!
Wow.
You may not be able to get a cutie mark, but you're selflessly dedicating your life to helping others anyhow. I can't think of anything more crusadery than that. Awesome! My very own Cute
Oh,
Oh, land sakes! You sure have earned it.
land
And
sakes.
so have we. Scootaloo, you're pretty amazing. Even though things
That
look
angle was strange.
Even though you promised her something literally impossible. Or, well. Okay, you just literally incorrectly there, I think, but.
I'm gonna go home and do my very, very best to bring Cutie Mark Crusader values to Griffinstone. I promise.
How is she flying?
Come back soon. After all, you're a Crusader now. Crusaders forever. Crusaders forever.
Well, that was strange.
We need a plushie of her yesterday.
Say what?
We need a plushie of her yesterday.
I
Hmm.
mean, man, just like, I mean, I guess. Uh, I mean, I like the optimism and everything, but I like the way they make her obliviously just so that the plot can continue to move along. It's like, yeah, really, how oblivious do you need to be before somebody starts recommending pills?
Jen, are you okay?
I'm applauding.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I'm actually
I'm
kind
not.
of on the fence about that episode.
I mean, I
think
I wanted to like it, but I mean, okay, well, Ed Valentine.
Oh my
Ow, that
gosh.
hurts. Oh.
I mean, I feel kind of bad because he's like been on Twitter all like, my third episode, my fourth episode is premiering today. It's like it seems like he genuinely is looking for, but I mean, I almost feel like he doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it.
I liked it. I liked it. I liked it. This was the first episode. I have to say, this is the first episode in season 6 that has actually done what the first few episodes in the first few seasons have done for me in a long time. They have genuinely made me smile and applaud, and I have not done that in a while, especially not in this season. And this was I mean, hey, I love positive, messages, and also this was something that had never been done before. It was like, Griffins, Cutie Marks, what? That had never been done before, and seeing Gabby the Griffin. I mean, the same effect as Thorax with the changeling. Just now, there's a daw factor in another species.
I mean, like the fans have been asking questions about Cutie Marks for a while now. But I mean, like, well, they've wanted to see like the episode go deeper into theories on those, just like messing with how they work, maybe trying to see if alternate things are possible. And I mean, well, this episode though, it just kind of just like went did the plot where you're special even if you don't have one. I mean, that's a pretty common one, and even in that, I don't feel like it really, because I mean, it's kind of even if it's been done a lot, it's at least an inherently appealing idea that someone doesn't need to have what you have or be able to do what you can do for you to accept them and work with them and be not. But I mean, this one didn't even like try to wring like that much emotion out of it. Just like the endlessly optimistic Griffin who keeps insisting on this thing, and like so everything goes in one ear and out the other, and just as much as it needs to for the plot to move along. Like, I don't even.
Yeah, I don't know if it's sleep deprivation, but I was kind of like mad about this episode. I was really just like, oh, okay. Okay, so that's gonna happen. Okay, yeah, so this is how this is gonna go down. I was happy that they I was really confused about what the wooden carving things were until they put it on her bag, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. That's where you'd put a cutie mark.
Yeah, one thing I like is the little detail is you could even see the little clips on the back when they're putting them on.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay, that's a nice touch. But yeah, the character was kind of cute, but I think halfway through it was just kind of like, okay, so this is all that they're gonna do for her characterization. Okay.
I mean, by the third or fourth time that they said it can't happen, we're gonna try to give this to you straight. It's never happened before. There's no reason to think. Oh, well, there's got to be a first time, right? I
Yeah.
could still get a cutie mark. We didn't say you're gonna get a cutie. Yeah, I can get a cutie. Like by the third or fourth, it started to kind of annoy me.
I'll be back again. Okay.
Don't get me wrong. Like the first couple of scenes, I was like ready and willing to like it. I mean, it seemed like it was trying to throw some like humor in there, really try to think outside the box on how to have fun with this. But I mean, to that, like, I just don't even like. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to decide if it really did anything for me.
But actually, I really like this episode. I consider it one of my probably a top five, like within my top 5 CMC episodes.
Whoa.
I say, definitely easily the best one this season. I just didn't want to say that because that's not really saying much to see. There's like the CMC episodes this season have been sort of a disappointment compared to the expectation that was established from the them actually getting their cutie marks. But I just felt this was a good one, mostly like because it was a very character focused episode more than plot, and I just like the new characters introduced, all the other supporting characters within it. The use of it just felt like a very nice character driven episode. And even the plot points actually felt they took some nice twists. Like they didn't do a cop out where she actually did get her cutie mark somehow. And they actually, when she faked it, they even made the little twist on why she faked it actually was surprising. It wasn't because she was in denial. It was because she didn't want to disappoint the CMC, which is actually a nice little twist. So I felt it was just a nice little charming episode. Honestly, the biggest issue I had with this episode was, I even brought it up earlier, second, was there was no in-between episode showing them actually doing their thing. Like in the beginning, it establishes like, oh yeah, they're the experts in cutie marks and all that. Yet they've only had like one episode this season that touched on that. Another one was a random card episode, which I just said, the thing is, this episode made me hate the Cards Before the Ponies even more. I was neutral on the episode. Now I hate that episode because that should have been a CMC focused episode about them helping others. So this episode actually feels like it's not just making stuff up.
Yeah, really. And the same guy wrote both of them. You can't take advantage of it. But in that light, though, I do kind of think that On Your Marks kicks this episode's flank. I mean, like, we've gone from, okay, like, winding back down the whole, the Crusaders, they're the, holier than thou, help Diamond Tiara redeem her very lifestyle, get all their cutie marks at once because they sang her a song. They kind of wound it back down to, okay, they're still finding their place in the world. They're still seeing what that means and what direction new directions it's going to lead them into. Now, right back to their God's gift. They've helped everyone. Everyone in the town loves them and recommends them, and they work with everybody. And how does that happen? Like, I mean, the character interaction in theory was, like you said, that this griffin was actually really cared about helping everybody and didn't want to hurt the Crusaders' feelings when they thought they couldn't do it. But we don't see that. We just see her trying a whole bunch of things and like go again and again. I'm gonna get my cutie mark. I'm gonna get my cutie mark. I'm gonna get my cutie mark. And like, I mean, and then they just tell us afterwards that was supposed to be her, enjoying helping people. That doesn't even make any sense because it was the Crusaders' ideas that she do all those things in the first place. And then she wanted to spare their feelings, even though there was like no sign that she was even aware of their feelings. I mean, they say show, don't tell for a reason, because you can't get behind something if it never actually happened. They just say it did after the fact.
Well, the thing is, like, within the musical montage, a lot of them actually did show her actually helping them,
Well, they
people.
involved her helping them, but I mean, they didn't show that that's what she cared about, or even that she was like aware she was doing that. I mean, they like, I don't know, like if she, and it was the Crusaders' idea. I mean, if she sought out activity, they said, well, what do you want to try first? And like, how about that one with helping whoever do this? How about that one with fixing that person? And then maybe, but I mean, it seemed like they just tried to tell us that that's what it was without actually backing it up. Was that too much at once?
No, it's just I don't know. I think we'll just have to disagree on that. I mean, I could see how like you've kind of get tiring with her character not being basically in denial.
Well, I mean, you ever see the Flubber movie with Robin Williams?
Yeah.
I mean, I think some people said in that movie, like, okay, how absent-minded do you have to be before they call the men in white coats? I mean, it's totally just so he can make all of these should-be unforgivable mistakes and still be totally innocent, even though that doesn't happen. Thank you, Grace Note. Am I the only one who heard that?
Oh, may have been a message on my Facebook. Sorry.
But
That's okay. I'm used to being the grouch that nobody is happy to hear from.
no, and also you're working on over 25 hours without sleep, so not exactly the best mood for like setup for you.
Yeah, I mean, it is better than Cart Before the Pony is without it, because I mean, he at very least in the literal sense, did do something new as the runtime wore on. Like, he didn't just keep reminding us of the same thing, and he he tried to at least bring up a couple new ideas, and he gave us the new Griffin character and the tie-ins to the episodes we'd seen before in the world building, and I know fans like at least to be able to have that under their belt. So it's better than that one. Just like I don't know. I mean, it's definitely a very mixed episode, but I just don't know if it's like mixed in the sense where it's like, okay, at least it gives you something, or it's mixed in the sense that like it's not good, it's not bad, it just like unless you just absolutely love exactly the kind of things this episode does, I don't know if I'd recommend I just don't know if it's like not worth it mixed or worth it if you like this kind of thing mixed. Just trying to think like what I can say this episode really gave me.
I guess do you all want to give your final thoughts?
Nope. I've pretty much said what I needed to say. I liked it. That's it.
I feel sorry for Ed I kind of wanted to see Ed Valentine succeed because I mean, I don't want to have to be all like, oh, maybe Flight to the Finish was just a fluke or whatever. But I mean, he hasn't wowed me since then, and it seems like he really wants to. And I really wish that it could work, that this relationship could work. Writer and sleep-deprived critic. But, I mean, I guess I'll say well, like Cadet said, I felt like I pretty much knew what it was doing, and I felt like it was just, like, pulling out 2-cent tactics to keep the plot going that it was trying to be about. Should we lie to her and tell her, or no, should we encourage her that something impossible might happen? Is it possible that she will get it, like trying to ask questions that we already know the answer to the second they ask them and have those be the point instead of, showing us, what this character need, what they, are developing them so we can get to the idea of, what their purpose then should be based on all of that. And I mean, I might say that I might just go with the neutral vote, and if you just like are more like Jenn and DC here, you just like love the idea of this really happy, optimistic griffin and all of this world building and stuff, then yeah, maybe this episode's for you. And that happens sometimes.
Okay.
And now I'm going to pass out and stop trying to contemplate things and being grumpy.
It's too late to think.
But Cadet, you want to give your final thoughts?
Is that what we're doing right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm back. I thought it was an okay episode, but just okay. The character was cute for the first couple times, but kind of got on my nerves as well. That could just be because I'm really tired. I'm trying to think of what I was thinking of earlier.
I hate that when the thoughts are flooding your head and you can't quite draw them out in an orderly fashion.
No, it's more like I have soup for brains pouring out of my ears and I'm losing everything that I thought I was thinking.
But that's what I said.
Like when you no.
Something like that.
Yours is more like you're actually thinking, and mine is like there was something I was supposed to be doing right now.
Mm.
It's like when you go into a room and you forget your name.
Mm.
That doesn't happen to you?
Similar stuff happens to me sometimes.
Never mind. Anyway, it felt like we already knew the answer before the episode was even started. Like the whole archaeology thing, I couldn't even. I actually said it, and then it was like, oh, and I'm like, oh, so it's that predictable, or what are we doing?
Mm.
And then, again, it seemed like we already knew that she was going to be helping people in the first place, just because of how she was in the thing. It almost, yeah, it almost just runs full circle, where it's like she was upset in that town in the Griffin Kingdom, so she wanted to be a pony, and then she still has to go back and be a griffin that tries to help people, even though that's what she was doing when we first saw her.
So how interesting an episode could that be? A griffin who wants to be a pony, who legitimately wants to say, like, I disown the griffin. Not even like Spike, who was born into it, just, I want to straight up disown these griffins.
I mean, they've turned into breezies. It might be possible. I don't know. But that was like the vibe I got off of that. Is it was like it's basically just, we're at the beginning, the bookend ending kind of thing.
Mm.
There wasn't really much that changed except the fact that she met the Cutie Mark Crusaders and then got an honorary Cutie Mark, which still wasn't what she wanted in the first place. So, like, I don't know. Her purpose was already observed when we first saw her flashback, and then it's just the same thing. She's doing the exact same thing, and she's happy with it now for some reason, when she wasn't before. So, I don't know.
Well, I think the main thing was just, it wasn't necessarily that she wanted Cutie Mark to change everything. It was just sort of like she was looking for, as a Cutie Mark, to get what she wanted, which was to make friends and help people, or ponies or griffins in this case. It just, originally the griffin culture was so griffin.
So to change everything. I'm sorry, I'm being a smart aleck. Go ahead.
Yeah,
that's her overall
kind
thing.
Of your MO.
The thing is, at the end, even though she didn't have a Cutie Mark, she got what she really wanted, which was to actually have friends and to sort of like discover like just sort of like see like what she can do. Like that her ideas of just helping others are not in vain. There's actually help purpose to it and such.
And this episode asks such deep questions along the way, like, was it possible for her to get a cutie mark? And should Scootaloo have gotten her hopes up about the fact that it wasn't that possible for her to get a cutie mark? Okay, I'll stop for real this time now.
Will you? Are you sure? I don't believe you.
I'm
I don't trust you.
really trying to hold my mouth shut right now, so
You're doing a very poor job of it.
don't tempt me
'Cause I can
later.
still understand you.
Well, I will never
Damn it.
understand
We
you,
can't
cadet.
go 3 seconds. 3 seconds.
Come on, you can only handle one of me.
No.
3.
Oh, you do not want me to be sassy. You do not want this to happen.
Oh, what,
Now,
you want already?
now, children. Now, children. Let's not make DC
Yes,
turn this
thank you, Mother
podcast.
Jen.
Let's not make DC turn this podcast around. We will go back home.
He started it.
I don't
He
care who
started it.
I don't care who's starting it. We're ending it.
But yeah, I guess just to give my closing thoughts. I mean, I find it an oddly divisive episode, but it seems like it does have splitting opinions on it. Mine, I agree.
I've seen
What?
I've just seen a lot of people be like, "Oh my goodness, this episode was so great," and I'm like, "Oh, this
It
is
has first and second opinions.
no."
But overall, yeah, I enjoyed it. Like the main flaw I found, which I do agree with second on, was there really should have been like one or at least one, preferably 2 episodes dealing with the CMC actually helping others in between of this.
Yes.
I mean,
I'll let him finish.
Seriously.
it was like I do agree that feels like a problem because it sort of feels like they're trying to force that, like, oh yeah, they're actually helping when that should have been, because, for example, the carts episode, it literally is the definition of like filler in the series.
Yeah.
Why didn't we have them helping the blues saxophone pony instead, or just something?
That would have been that had potential to be a musical
would have
episode,
been
a definite musical episode.
For real. It would have been 10 times
They
better.
could have squeezed out another song, you know?
A better song.
Go karting, oh
No.
go karting. Pedal pumping and action, rainbow dash going wild. Keep talking, ooh, keep talking.
And the pretty one,
Old-fashioned
too.
bling. This one is what rhymes with bling. It's go
Wait.
karting, go karting, go. I'm sorry.
Second opinion, take us home.
But
It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake than I'm.
Oh my gosh, no.
but before we half of us pass out from exhaustion, I just want to say, yeah, those are my final bits as well. So I guess see you all next week.
Bye.
Good night and good morning and good luck.
Good night and good night.